I want to do it around the Bisping Dan Henderson 2 match.
Yeah,
Are you a big UFC fan?
Yeah, I love UFC.
So with Bisping,
Bisping did.
With Bisping, he's kind of your guys. People don't give him enough credit. Granted, he's champ now. If you remember what Bisping did for the sport, he really put England on the map for him. He was the voice for the British. He was
great.
He won the Ultimate Fighter.
Great
and then when you get to the UFC, he has this mouthpiece on him.
Yeah, it keeps it real.
He's never lost.
You sound like
in
him.
England
A little bit, yeah, because we're both from Manchester.
Yeah, there you go. Both from Manchester.
He's not changed his accent. Honestly, I think it's quite interesting with Bisping at the moment because I think he's kind of peaked. Like, I thought he left it all out on the canvas in that last fight, and he won. And you can see in his speech afterwards that he was pretty over the moon about what happened, and that he was like, I've dreamt about this all my life. I've done it. I felt like, I wonder how much he's got left in the tank because he's not a spring chicken anymore, is he?
No, he has
late 30s.
He has a ton of fights. He has an eye issue. No one trains harder.
Yeah.
Him knocking out Rockhold, I woke up my baby, and I don't do that for anyone.
You trained with him for a long time.
I trained with him, and when he knocked him out, I jumped out of my chair because he was supposed to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
And the thing, that guy, 10-year career, it never went his way. Like when he fought Chael Sonnen, lost decision. Most people thought he won.
Yeah.
Rashad Evans fight, like he always got this close, and it never happened, man.
Yeah.
So when he won, I remember I got emotional, man, because I worked on UFC Now, trained with him. I sent him a text, and he sent me a great text back, and it's just like, man. But then I thought about it. So he beat him. A chance of him doing that again are not good.
I agree.
They're not good.
Where does he go from there?
Well, now he fights Dan Henderson, right?
Yes.
Which is a good fight for him.
It's a good
if
one.
you look at the division, and I don't want to get too balls deep in UFC right now, but if you look at the division, it's the best matchup for him. Dan Henderson, this is his last fight.
Similar age, right?
Similar age, similar experience. If I wouldn't be mad if Bisping won this fight and then just walked away.
Yeah.
There's no way he does it. The competitor in him is nuts.
Yeah, it's a cool way to do it. I got a lot of respect for him, and I think people in Manchester were like, oh, shit, we had no idea, because boxing's really big in England, and boxing's really big in Manchester. UFC's not quite as big, but I'm always telling my mates what's going on over here if they're not watching it. And, I thought Bisping did really well. I just think now he might have won that championship 4 or 5 years too late, to be able to defend it as someone at the peak of his game.
You're right. But the thing is, there's no other really like big English fighters. Like there's like no prospects.
Yeah.
There's really like the amateur scene and the other scene. You would think with Bisping as big as he is, it would encourage more of it, but you don't see a lot of, like, you have Michael Venom Page, but he's in Bellator. He's an English
It's because of boxing. It's because boxing is so big.
Boxing guys, you got Anthony Joshua, gold medalist, and he's a
beast.
fucking nightmare.
I'd
To
never
me,
wear
he's
clothes if I looked like that.
dude. Me neither.